Yo traders, I'm really excited to have you guys in here right now. Welcome traders and welcome intending traders. Welcome to the year 2025. Welcome to the year of growth, value, and massive cash out. And the truth is, what is the forex market without massive cash out? Okay, a lot of us who are connected to the financial markets, who trade the FX market, cryptocurrency, and the rest of them, stock markets, and all of them, derivatives, and the rest of them. The reason we are connected to this is because we see freedom in this. Okay, so welcome to that year of freedom. Also, welcome to massive cash out. And I'm really excited because this is going to be the first video for the year. Yes, the first video in this community, in this channel, TradeX option, for the year 2025. And also I'm really happy because this is going to be one of our first video in a very long time. We've not had anything uploaded in this community, and part of my desire for the year 2025 is that will drop consistently, will drop amazing values consistently, so that everyone who is connected to this community would grow. Yes, and that's what we're going to be doing together in the year 2025. We are going to be growing together. We're going to be smashing goals, we are going to be beating expectations, and we're going to be turning up big time even in this year. So why this video? This is the very first video of a series I'm going to be creating, and the series is going to be tagged the best setup for the year 2024 and also the worst setup for the year 2024. They are going to be two series, but on this we are going to be talking about the best setup for the year 2024, and this is the first video. This is part one of the best setup for the year 2024. You want to stick with me because I will be explaining in this series, what you should be looking for even in the year 2025 and what you should be avoiding in the year 2025. The reason is because we want to help you build an edge. Yes, we want to help you have an edge in the market, because once you understand what you will or you should be avoiding and what you should be going for, then trust me, you are already on the right track. You are already on the winning path. Okay, so guys, hop on with me. Let me take you to my community so you see a trade we caught on the 11th of December, and I'm really happy about that trade because that trade did more than a 1 to 9. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure it's up to a 1 to 10, but it did more than a 1 to 9 with some with some fractions, almost a 1 to 10. So guys, let's go to the community on Discord and let's look at this immediately. Let's go. Okay guys, so this is it on the 11th of December 2024. Okay, so you can see here we dropped up this trade call. You can see it was a buy opportunity on S&P 500. If you look at this carefully, this was a buy opportunity on S&P 500. So you could see carefully here we made the call. This was our expectation. Our expectation was to buy as much as to 6,052.66. Yes, if you look carefully at this, and then you could see carefully from this point when the trade was over, we did even much more than that, and CPI also made this go in our favor. So we closed with 12 more points, if I'm not mistaken. 12 more points. We closed this trade with about 12 more points, if I'm not mistaken. So you could see here we closed at 6,064.66. So now I'm going to tell you the reason for this, and mind you, before we go on further, I want you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Guys. It helps us to reach out to more persons with our content, and also you will be getting amazing content from this community. It's also cool that you subscribe to the community. Also turn on your notification bell, because just like I said, series are going to be coming out. Even part 1, 2, 3, 4 and even more will be coming up, and you don't want to be missing out on anyone that comes up, because they would help you really position yourself for the year 2025. Okay, so guys, let me talk about why we intended closing at the price we first of all analyzed, and why we took things the other way. Now, one thing you must note is that as a trader, while you are positioning yourself to get in on a trade, you should also be ready to exit those trades. Okay, whatever trade you are getting in, while you are working on a lot of your trade entries, because I see traders are more concerned about their entries than they are concerned about their exits. As much as you are concerned about your entries, you should be so concerned also about your exits. And the reason is because you don't want to be on a trade anticipating the trade would do probably a 1 to 2, and then the trade just ends up doing a 1 to 1 and then goes against you, and then you're in a loss. Or probably you're anticipating the trade doing a 1 to 5 and it just does a 1 to 3, where you're supposed to be exiting, or taking that profit. You allow the market close you on a negative, meanwhile you have done 3 times what you risked on that trade. And also, it will also be crazy that the market is set for the day to do about a 1 to 10, a 1 to 12, and you are just living with a little fraction of that. The reason is this: you need to know how and when to maximize your trade, and that was what we exactly did at this particular point. That was what we did here. We saw an opportunity to maximize our trade by taking more 12 points on the trade, and trust me, we didn't slack on that. We went in on that. But note, there are ways in which you should do that. You don't just jump into maximizing opportunities. Okay, you must follow the rules to maximizing opportunities. Number one is to make sure you have secured your first of all desired profits before you go into maximizing your trade. Okay, so that's the first thing you note. Subsequently, as we go on this video, I'm going to be dropping very important things that you must note. So now let's hop on to the chart and let's demystify this big thing we had before us. How were we able to figure out this opportunity? How did we utilize it? And how did it make us profitable? So let's go, guys. So right now we're on the daily time frame, and if you can see clearly, we are here. You can see this is the 11th of December. This is the 11th of December. So I'm going to be working with these two, the replay, and I'm just going to put this around here. Okay, thank you. So that's what I'm going to do. And let me bring this here so that I can see carefully. Okay, guys, so once you look at the chart, you'll discover that from Monday we've been bleeding. Okay, the market been going all red on Monday, and then if you look closely around here, you will see that on Tuesday the market had rejections here, and I'll tell you the reason why that rejection played out that way. Mind you, on the daily time frame, you would see a little imbalance formed around here. You understand? We have a little imbalance formed within this candle and this candle. And before we go on, I just want to say these things so that you guys understand how I trade, what forms my trading idea. The first thing you must note is that you should always be ready to keep trading as simple as possible. Don't try to complicate things. Don't try to be so complicated, to be so complex. Try to make trading as simple as possible. Try to make it as easy as possible so that you can understand what you're doing on the chart. I believe you got that. And then I believe in two things, and I believe that the market is drawn to a lot of things, but I feel that these two things are the major things the market is drawn to. The number one is liquidity. Okay, the market is always going to drive to where liquidity rests. Okay, so when the market is in an uptrend, the market is always going to be clearing out liquidities. Okay, always clearing out liquidity. And the second thing that drives or moves the market is areas of inefficiencies. You call them imbalance, you call them fair value gap. The market goes back to fill up imbalances, to fill up fair value gaps, to fill up areas of inefficiencies. Okay, so once you have a proper understanding of this, you would now understand why when the market trends, it makes pullback and takes new highs, makes pullback and take new highs. Okay, so guys, with that, I think we can move on further. So we are on the daily time frame right now, and you can see clearly that we've been on a massive bear run. My anticipation for this day was to take a simple buy setup. take a simple buy trade. And the reason for that buy trade was based on what I saw on the 4-hour time frame. So let's go there. Okay guys, so this is the 4-hour time frame, and I want you guys to look carefully at this point. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see something really amazing playing out here. Let's see that here. So let me take this out, please. So guys, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we can see this playing out neatly. This is an imbalance, okay? So we could see that the market trended up, put a swing low, a new high. The market came back, filled up this imbalance that was formed here, just like I said, creating new highs, filling up imbalances. If it's on a downtrend, creating swing lows, new swing lows, and filling up imbalances. And if you look carefully here, the market came again, putting a new high from this, and came down to fill imbalances, filled up this one, but did not feel this, and that was what led to all this rise and all that. And now the market is coming down again. So where is it going to be targeting? This imbalance. So on Tuesday, we could see carefully that price has tapped into this imbalance over here. Very obvious. Price has tapped into this imbalance on Tuesday, and already the market is closing. This happened in the New York section, okay? This happened in the New York section. Close of the New York section, this was what happened. Okay guys, having seen that the market has tapped in already on the 4 hours, we want to just move down to the 15 minutes time frame quickly so that we can begin to frame our entry decision. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so right now we are on the 15 minutes time frame, and it's so beautiful in here. So you can see another imbalance formed here. Okay guys, can you see that we have an imbalance formed here? So now if you look carefully, you'll discover that we are in the Asian section, and I don't trade the Asian section because at this particular time it is already night in Nigeria. It's already night in Nigeria, and trust me, I want to sleep, I beg. Okay, I need some rest. Okay, so guys, I need some rest, so I should be sleeping at this point in time. So there's no need looking out for opportunities here. And also the S&P 500 is not really so traded in the Asian section. The best section to always look out for opportunities in the S&P 500 is in the New York section. Okay, the New York section. And also you can play around S&P 500 in the London section. Okay, mostly when you are trying to trade manipulations. Okay, for those of you who know the power of 3. Okay, so guys, let's do something right now. We will be looking out for opportunities by after 8. Okay, we want to see the market do one thing, and what is that? We want to see the market sweep liquidity, tap into a fair value gap, an area of inefficiency, and give us a shift in market structure. And I tell you guys, we are up for some amazing opportunities for the day. So let me just do this. This is going to be after 8, so let's use this right here. Let's do this right here, and then I'm going to play this and we watch. Okay, let's go. So we could see the market doing all this. We are watching all the behavior of price prior to that time after 8. Okay, so let's keep watching, let's keep seeing what the market is doing. And you can see the market almost getting into there, tapped in there as at almost 6 o'clock. So guys, this is 8 o'clock. Okay, now we could see. Now one thing I want you to do quickly before we step down to the 5 minutes time frame is let's label, as at 8 o'clock, let's label the highest price in the Asian section, which we will call the Asian high. So if you look carefully, we call this the Asian high. Okay, I think my network is bad, and it's just hanging a little. So let me try that again. So let's have this again. So we'll call this the Asian high. Okay, this is going to be the Asian high, and also this is going to be our Asian low. Okay, so this is going to be our Asian low here. Okay, so guys, what we are going to be looking at now when we step down to the 5 minutes time frame is to see that after it, the market take out this low, the Asian low here. If the market takes out the Asian low, what we are also now going to be looking at is for a shift in market structure, and then we begin to collapse, you know, and go all the way to the upside. So better still, I'm just going to scale down to the 3 minutes time frame, and then we begin to watch out for these opportunities like I said. Okay, let's go, guys. Okay guys, we are in the 3 minutes time frame, and you can see in the 3 minutes time frame, price, you know, is headed to this low, Asian low. Okay, and if you go hindsight, in the previous day, if we go hindsight in the previous day, that's back in time, you would look carefully. I want you to look carefully in the 3 minutes time frame and tell me what you discover. Guys, can you see this here? This is an area of what? Inefficiency, even on the lower time frame. So price is fractal. Okay, as it's happening on the higher time frame, same way this thing plays out even on lower time frames. Okay, it plays out also on lower time frames. Okay, so guys, this is it, and then I'm just going to continue playing, and then let's see what price is doing at this particular point in time. It's quite slow, so let me just increase this a little. Okay, voila, can you see how price tapped in? And let's pause it over there. Okay, can you see how price tapped in into this fair value gap on the 3 minutes time frame? Neat, like neat. There's no other way to call it than neat. Okay, neat. This is beautiful. Okay, so guys, when that happened, what are we looking for again? Very simple. We don't need to stress ourselves. Just like I said, we want to see the market take out liquidity. We want to see the market tap into the fair value gap, you know, an imbalance just highlighted there, and then we want to see the market take out a swing high, creating a market structure shift, which played out here. We have a swing high around here, just like you see me moving this cursor here, and then we had a swing low around here, and we could see a break of structure taking out this, tapping into this level and breaking as high, you know, taking this out and, you know, going as high as this. Now guys, what are we looking for? Very simple, another fair value gap that formed. Look at this shape, 1 2 3, and then a filling. So this is where we're taking our buy position, just like you saw in that screenshot in the community. We took a buy position there, we are relaxed, we place our SL here. Important, know where your stop loss is going to be set. If you look carefully here, we have our SL here. Okay, that's where we have our stop losses, and then let's just extend this a little more to this side so that, okay, so that was it. Now our take profit is very simple. Where are we taking profit? We intended taking profit, you know, at a 1 to 5, and I will show you the reason why we intended taking profit at that level. So this was where we intended taking our profits, but we ended up doing even much more, and the reason is because we saw an opportunity to maximize our trade when the CPI news played out. Okay, we saw an opportunity to even maximize our trade much more when the CPI played out. So guys, let's go, let's watch how this played out for the day. So let's go. On 3 minutes time frame, we could see the market moving. We'll see all the movement going on. We'll see the movements. So guys, this is just how it works. Okay, this is how the chart works. This is how it plays out. Okay, it kept going during the London section, ranging, you know, awaiting the CPI news, but never went in into our stop loss. Nothing like that. Okay, so you could see clearly how the chart kept respecting that position. Okay. Okay, can we see? CPI comes up and boom, that was it, guys. That was it. So immediately CPI came out, the market just went all the way to the upside, smashing our intended take profit. And then we didn't close there, we did even much more. We closed somewhere around here, and that was where we took out our trade. You know, we took out our trade around here, and then we did up to a 1 to 5.9 or 1 to 5 point something thereabout, and that was it for the day. So guys, that is how amazing, you know, relaxing and trading the market can be, where you are, you know, relaxed enough to wait for your setup, wait for the market to meet you, you know, wait for the market to come in into your point of interest, and then you trade from that point. Okay, you should not be seen jumping around the chart. That, in fact, we are not going to be doing that in the year 2025. We want to be relaxed, we want to be calm, we want to be patient, wait for the market to give us its hand, and then we flow with the chart. Okay, we don't try to force things, we don't try to push things to happen. So guys, for those of you who have waited till the end of this video, I have an amazing gift for you guys. Trust me, I do have an amazing gift for you guys. And what is that? I'll be giving you access into my community, TradeX Options, where you can come. It's a community for traders. Okay, you come and together we share amazing ideas to become highly profitable in the financial market. You want to also copy amazing trades like this particular trade? Don't worry, the link is going to be in the description. Make sure you click on the link and join us immediately on Discord, because this is going to be mind-blowing. It is going to be amazing. The year 2025, trust me guys, it is going to be amazing. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. We are here at the end of the video. The question I want to ask you is, are you set for the year 2025? If you are then set for the year 2025, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, because trust me, part 2 is coming up, and even much more videos are going to be coming up to prepare you for the year and help you stay consistently profitable. So see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. God bless you all.